On the charts for this week is dry fasting and how I've experienced it. But before we continue, let's go look at what kind of meals I have consumed during the 7 days from the 1st of March to the 7th of March. Let's look at it, and I'll see you later.
In the heart of the country where the rivers run free, we gather round the table with family. From the farm to the plate, it's a journey we share, eating meat for health with love and care. Oh, the strength in every bite, healing humanity. With the bounty of the land, we found our unity. In the fields and the pastures where the cattle roam, eating meat for health, it feels like home.
So, hey everybody, this is Graham from the Carnivore Transformer channel, coming back to you with another week's update, starting from the 1st to the 7th of March. And in this update, I want to talk about dry fasting. But before we get there, let me just give you a small bit of background history as to what the carnivore diet is. And is an animal-based diet, or if some would say lifestyle, others would say it's a way of living. However, for me, it has become my lifestyle. I'm eating meat every day, and as in the past, people, if I explain to people what the carnivore diet is, because they have seen the change in me and they want to know what really what I do, am I sick or what's happening with me, then I explain them on a carnivore diet, and they ask me what it is, and I explain that it's an animal-based diet with eating only meat and having salt and water. Yes, there are other variants in between, but that is what I'm currently doing, and that is where this experience video comes in, what I'm experiencing. So then I explain to them what it is, and they like worried, why aren't you afraid of getting a heart attack, or aren't you afraid of getting a stroke? With this much salt, we know you have a background history of hypertension. Aren't you afraid you're gonna die? And I say, well, according to me, I'm still okay. Being on this journey for almost 2 years, coming soon, I have seen changes in everything, from my blood pressure, from not drinking meds anymore, from not feeling fatigue, from not snoring, from not being tired. If I said that before, tiredness, mental clarity, focus driven. Things are just good on the carnivore diet. And when I tell them this, they are always amazed, but always skeptical. So yeah, that in a nutshell is sort of my history of why I started carnivore. Hypertension, biggest why, hypertension, wanting to get rid of meds. Then weight loss was the benefit out of it, and then pre-diabetic symptoms just disappeared, and yeah, no more that headaches that a person gets with, because I was having migraines, so no more of that. It just flowed away. It's just now and then I have the occasional headache, and as you have seen, if you've watched my vlogs, I'm always talking about the pressure in my head, which sometimes lead to a headache. So that is something I'm still sorting out. But coming back to this video, during the 1st to the 7th of March, I've been dry fasting with my fellow Muslim friends. They normally start in the morning from 5 o'clock to 7. I've got the calendar, I've checked the calendar, and normally they do that. However, there's an however, that I also do intermittent fasting during this time as well. So for the month of March, I set myself a goal to do a 23-hour fast, which means I'm doing the OMAD, 1 meal a day. And for now, that's just working out great, with the dry fasting in between from 5 to 7 p.m. It's just working fantastic. So just before I go any further, let me just tell you, this is my experience, my doing, my N=1 experiment with my body. Yes, I do have some aches and pains that still needs to be sorted out, but just a reminder that if you want to try this type of experiment on yourself, just remember that it can be dangerous to your health. Just remember that you need to go to a professional like a doctor or somebody in the medical profession for guidance, right? Just to check your markers in your blood, right? So I'm doing it to see what benefits I can get out of it for my body. Yes, to feel, I'm not gonna say to feel younger, but to feel more energetic at my age. Yes, some may ask, I've been complimented during the week that I look like somebody in my 40s. However, I'm just over 50 and I'm just feeling great. That's the biggest word, you're just feeling great. So yeah, let me just get into the dry fasting benefits, right? So I'm just getting with this dry fasting, what benefits I've experienced. In my vlogs you will hear I mention this here and there, not every day, but yeah, there is that amount of increased energy. Once you go on the carnivore diet, you will feel that energy boost. But since I've been on the journey for more than 700 days and has lost a lot of weight, and I'm just crawling to my goal weight, you would assume that when you look at me there is no stomach really. Where do I get my energy from? Because normally we're using clean fuel to work this Ferrari, if I might say. So as I really don't understand the big science behind this, but I can just report that I have this energy level that is so amazing. You feel like doing a lot of things, but then with that energy there comes also the other part. Our second thing that comes in is that mental clarity, right? Work is like a breeze. You're more focused, you more have that attentiveness to detail, and it's just like your mind is working like amazingly. And you know, they say about cholesterol, your cholesterol goes up on the carnivore diet, and then there's the science that says your brain needs 70% of that cholesterol. Might I just add, the more cholesterol, the more your brain is in top shape. So yeah, then the other part which a person is really worried when you do dry fasting, you know, you're not giving your body water. However, you're giving your kidneys some rest. Just think about it. If you don't eat food and you don't drink water, your kidneys gets that needed, your kidneys or your whole system is getting that needed rest. The digestive system has done its job, it's resting, it's now waiting, and you know, everything is just working perfectly. Yes, some would say, no, I can never do dry fasting, but if once you're on that journey, I was also there. Once you're on that journey, it is just amazing. Right? As I've mentioned earlier, the fat loss. Yes, currently I am on a plateau. This 1 meal a day, if you've seen my meals earlier on, you would know that it's big plates. And the more meat I put on, the next morning my weight goes up. And yes, I do weigh every day. Just to check, yes, my thinking, what I eat, how much I weigh the next morning. So my system had its digestiveness, and then it will tell me what's the weight. And the other part of it, if I don't go, I see a slight increase. If I do go, I see a drop. So yeah, that's a bit on the personal side of things. Right, and the nice part of the carnivore diet was always the sleep. But since all my organs is on the restful side of things, I'm getting a better sleep. I'm sleeping better. And you heard that I'm sometimes feels tired. And that's because I feel a little bit drained about dry fasting. It's something new to my body, and my body is slowly adapting to this newness. And sometimes I feel drained. So over the past few days, I had even 2 naps in one day. So, and that's over the weekend. So it is quite interesting, that all these things happen and you feel great. And let me tell you about ketosis. That tingling feeling on your skin. It's like amazing 24/7. Right? I'm just feeling the work is being done from the inside out. And that's how our spiritual life must also be. We must change from the inside out. Like I said in one of my videos, and I'm coming to my last point, which is that sense of discipline. Once you're on this journey and you know what you're going for, you have your goal, you have all those things in mind, that you want to be healed, you want to feel good, you want to feel amazing, if I might add that. That mindset comes with that sense of discipline, that you want to stick to the routine that works. Right, for me, doing from the 5 a.m. to the 7 p.m. a dry fasting comes a lot of discipline. There were times when I was thirsty, but I looked at the water standing around, because obviously there would be a lot of water, and you look around and these temptations is there, and you say to yourself, no, you're doing this for a reason. My Muslim friends can do it, so I can do it as well. There is in the past few days also some hunger pangs coming through. Here midday, during lunchtime, there is those, but that mindset, that discipline is so important, and that keeps me going till 7 p.m. not drinking any water or eating anything. And it's so amazing, how your mind can change this whole body, this whole system of yours. And that is so amazing. So yeah, so challenges I faced, like I've mentioned, it was the hunger, the thirst on the dry fast, but the benefits gained from it is so great. Being in a autophagy for 24 hours, wow. If you don't know what autophagy is, it is when your body is cleaning out all the dirt and creating all new cells. Alright? And when people look at me, they say I look young, although I am already over 50. So yeah, that's always the biggest compliment, and that's also my starting point. Why I'm looking so young? Yeah, so Alright, and don't forget Healing Humanity. Support Healing Humanity. The movie will be coming out soon and I'm excited for it. Here in South Africa, and also looking for people who wanna join me. I had one of South Africans contacting me about their story, their life story, and the struggles they have on the carnivore diet, and I'm trying to support this individual. So yeah, we do it out of love, and we do it out of to be kind to one another, and on the carnivore diet, we always say, and Bill not always says, be kind to one another, so yeah, so things that is still coming up, that videos that I still created. I made a carnivore bar, so I've tested it yesterday. I've made a video from it. I'm not 200% that it's going to work, the carnivore bar, but I've tried. I've salted it too much, so yeah. My review would be, oh, it's so salty, but it's nice. Taste wise, it's not that one that you say, okay, I want more. It's just, yes, it's there for a purpose. It's fuel, clean fuel. Right. Any further updates? I'm doing a daily vlog. As this video would come out, you will also find my daily vlog as what's happening in my day and how I feel. And for further during the week, I'm looking forward to another 7 days of dry fasting, as I already in 2 days already into it, and I can just tell you, it's amazing. It's amazing doing the dry fasting. So yeah, to all the new subscribers, to the old subscribers, if I might say so, thank you. I appreciate all the comments. I hope my audio is good this week. I must still figure out why my audio isn't working so properly on my iPhone, but I'm just hoping my message get out there to inspire others, and to show them that this kind of proper human diet works. I'm also inspiring people. If they ask me any documentation or stuff, I will redirect them to the doctors that are carnivore. So yeah, thank you for all your support and for all the likes. It really helps the channel. For all the views, it helps me getting to that target of 4,000 hours. I appreciate it. If you guys watch my videos, and yeah, it's just lots of thanks from my side. And just remember, when you're out there, just be kind to people and love one another. And if you love one another, it means you love yourself. And the most important thing, the most important thing out there, if you start forgiving others, and meaning that love increases. So love your body, love the people around you, get inspired by those that follow things that you would like in your life. Get inspired by them and just do. I would say do, but obviously do with caution. Of if you're doing carnivore, do with caution. Go see a doctor. Go ask him what does he think. But yeah, in my case, you know the story. So this is Graham from the Carnivore Transformer channel. I hope you like this video. And before we say goodbye, we normally say empower your plate, enrich your life.
I'm a carnivore transformer, watch me soar. Ooh, yeah. I'm sinking my teeth into the meat galore. No more carbs carbs or sugars, that's all in the past. Living that carnivore life, it's a total blast.